Welcome Hot Wheels fans to my channel. This is Stick Shift Hot Wheels and this is a review of the Hot Wheels Team Transport Euro Hauler Nissan and Nissan 300ZX GTS race car. This is a new model for 2024, the Nissan 300ZX GTS race car, and it is based on a real race car. It is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. It is one of the coolest race car Hot Wheels to come out in recent memory. The wheels on it are drop dead gorgeous. This gold lace wheel with the chrome lip that actually has concavity to it is just perfection. This wide body is awesome, and Nissan came out with a new 300ZX casting in 2019. So to have this is kind of a compare and contrast. It's interesting as well. One thing I'm noticing is the red plastic of the hauler is not the same paint as what's on the hauler. The paint for the hauler and the 300ZX are similar. It's like a reddish, but there's a little bit of pink in it. So that's a little bit strange because you can't really tell that online, but that's okay. The tempo for this hauler is amazing. The red and then the classic 90s, 80s Nissan script with the bright blue is amazing. If you're looking at this car in store and you see multiples of them, the Nissan tempo itself in white, I found a few of them that I guess the tempo was not, screened on enough, and the white was lighter than this one. So this one, the Nissan, is definitely nice, bright, and clear. So make sure you get one with a bright Nissan logo, unless you want to get the variation, I guess you could call it. I think it's more of an air. And then a lot of these I also saw, besides the chip in the car, was right above the 75 there in the blue and white area. I saw a couple in the haulers where this silver grille surround and then the surround by the windows, there was chips in that tempo as well, which is very strange. I think Hot Wheels may be doing a little bit of cost cutting on some of their tempo jobs or something. The Euro Hauler is a very nice enclosed hauler. This one looks great with what are actually off-road wheels, so it's a little strange, but looks really, really nice. And as with all the haulers, the rear opens up. Like so. And you can drive the car in. Coincidentally, this wide body 300ZX barely clears getting inside this hauler. I think that may also be why there may have been some chippage. They did put the plastic spacer in there for you so the car doesn't fly around, but Hot Wheels should have put a plastic protective piece between the car and this metal of the side of this particular hauler, or better yet, just package the car so it's not halfway coming out of the hauler. You know, stick it up here in a nice little, indentation. It would have been perfect, and then you wouldn't have any trouble at all. We don't need to see it coming out of the hauler. This is the 73rd Team Transport. We know how these work. We know how these go. You put the car on the hauler, you put the car in the hauler, you put the car on the trailer, or some variation thereof. So it's pretty self-explanatory at this point. And I'm going to close this, and I'm just going to let the hauler go around once, just by itself. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the hauler itself. Just the off-road wheels are a little bit strange, but I like that they're the, circle dot wheels. Silver plastic looks nice on them. You can definitely see the actual like knobbiness of the tires. Definitely has that European look, hence Euro Hauler. Even though it's like a hauler from the 50s or 60s, still looks cool. I'm just happy that it has the classic Nissan livery and it just says Nissan across that middle section. No other sponsors except for just behind the rear tire that just says Hot Wheels, Yokohama, and BBS. So yeah, they're BBS wheels on the 300ZX. Maybe that's why they look so good. So yeah, Hot Wheels did a great job with this. People were, I think, clamoring for this, but then it sort of fell short because of the Toyota 4Runner that everyone's foaming at the mouth for, and the prices are sky high on the used market for that. Like I said, I was shocked that there was 7 of these hanging on the pegs, and the Toyotas were gone. The 4Runners were all gone. Now, granted, in a case, there is 2 Nissans to every 1 Toyota truck and 1 4Runner. Oh, that looks very nice. Oh yeah, what an awesome backdrop that is. Yes, please. Here we have the 1994 Nissan 300ZX GTS. It's a race car. It is wide body and it looks awesome in this red, white, and blue. But man, I didn't really realize how awesome these BBS wheels are. Maybe this is a new Real Rider wheel. But oh man, they're gonna look awesome on some vintage race cars. This is a really, really cool car. Honestly, I think a lot of people are just gonna buy this set just for this 300ZX, and I have to say, I think it's worth it. It looks absolutely fantastic. Very, very nicely well done. There's a little bit of light tampo spraying up here where the blue is that goes up towards open window, and they just can't get the tampo to lay in there. So it's kind of, it almost looks like it's spray painted, like it's not, I don't know, it's pixelated or something in there. Which is a little bit strange, but you know, considering I think they did a great job with this model. It looks awesome. This fender vent here and these other vents in the hood look very nice. The Nissan script atop the top of the windshield looks great. It says Yokohama on the rear wing. That's absolutely massive. On the side it has the Nissan Z logo, 75 GTS 1, which is the class, Yokohama Hot Wheels BBS. On the back it says Yokohama with S1, which I think has to do with the class. Again, yeah, GT class S1, obviously. Duh. Forgive me, I'm not a huge vintage race car, Japanese vintage race car fan. I'm a fan, I just don't know too much about it. And this is definitely going to be one of the sought after team transport models in the coming years. So I would highly recommend picking one up if you're a Japanese classic car show fan, if you're a Japanese car fan, period, if you're a Nissan fan, obviously, or if you're just a fan of Team Transport, this is one of the best ones they've ever done. It may be in the top 10, actually, which is insane to think about. But they go together so well. Like, it was so planned. The tampos, the colors of the tampos, the script, the cleanness of that transporter just really makes it. The only thing they could have done is maybe given it gold 5-dot wheels, but maybe that would have been too much. This makes it a little more realistic for a transporter, but I don't know, maybe having the gold would have been amazing. I don't know. It's hard to know because they're not gold. And yeah, like I said, the Euro Hauler is a massive, massive transporter weight-wise, with that metal base, the center portion being metal, and then the bottom and top halves being plastic and then all enclosed. It's that metal base that puts it over the top versus some other team transports. Even some of the other team transports that are enclosed, this one is way, way heavier by a long shot. It's a behemoth and it's massive. So at least you feel like you're getting your money's worth with that. So I think you should definitely pick one of these up. It looks amazing. Just make sure you don't get one with the chip in it. And it appears like the chip is not on the other side, so you should be okay. And yeah, I think this is one of the best team transports that they've ever done, probably top 10. And I would say pick one up if you can now. And I think these are going to appreciate in value. You know, watch this space in 5 years and these will probably be worth a decent amount, I would say. If you like this video, please check out my other Hot Wheels Team Transport videos. You may also like to watch my very first Team Transport video featuring Team Transport number 1, 2, and 3 from 2018. That features the Advan, Carry-On, the Secura Sprinter, and the VW bus transporter with the Magnus Walker Porsche 356. And all of those are now worth, those three separately are worth an insane amount of money. I opened them when they were brand new. I knew they were probably going to be worth a crap ton of money. I'm glad I opened mine, but oh man, they're worth a ridiculous amount now. It's kind of mind-boggling if you think about it. Supply and demand is thy bitch. Anyways, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching.